The Secret Garden of Wishes Kids Story Bedtime Story. In a quiet, sleepy village, hidden behind tall gates and a wall of ivy, was a magical garden known only to a few. The garden was said to grant wishes to those with pure hearts, but only if they discovered its secret. The villagers spoke of the garden in hushed tones, for only a rare few had ever been inside. It was a place of beauty, with vibrant flowers, sparkling fountains, and trees that whispered secrets to those who listened closely. The secret of the garden had been kept for generations, but one bright-eyed girl named Emily had always been curious. She had heard the stories from her grandmother and had spent her childhood imagining what lay beyond the garden's gates. One evening, as she walked near the garden, she noticed a small crack in the gate, just big enough for her to slip through. Without hesitation, Emily squeezed through and found herself in the most beautiful garden she had ever seen. The air smelled of lavender and jasmine, and the trees were draped in soft, golden light. As Emily explored, she came across a small stone bench with a plaque that read, "Make a wish, but listen closely to your heart." Intrigued, Emily sat on the bench and closed her eyes. She thought about the things she had always wished for, perhaps endless toys, a grand castle, or a world full of candy. But as she sat in silence, she realized that her truest wish was something more simple, a wish for happiness and peace for everyone she loved. When Emily opened her eyes, the garden seemed to glow even brighter, as though it had heard her wish. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, and the flowers seemed to sway in rhythm with her heartbeat. She knew, without a doubt, that the garden had granted her wish. As Emily made her way back to the village, she realized that the garden's true magic was not in the things it gave, but in the way it helped people discover the kindness and love within their hearts. She knew that from then on, her wishes would always be for the happiness of others, and she would carry the secret of the garden in her heart forever. The next day, when Emily returned to the garden, the gates were locked, as if the garden had never been there at all. But she didn't mind. She had learned that the true magic of the garden was not found in the place itself, but in the way it opened her heart to the world around her.